What if you turned up in the morning to the practice one day and you had a complaint letter sitting on the floor? What if one day your receptionist is angry? What if your nurse is having a bad day? What if you're having a bad day? Your emotional state is the most important thing you can ever control in your life. So how is it that you can learn to control your state? What I mean by your state, it's how you turn up to in life every day. That sometimes you've achieved massive things, you felt great. Why? Because you were in a good state. And sometimes when you were feeling low, you didn't achieve the things you want. Why? Because you were in a low state. When you're in a great state, you get the best out of people. When you're in a low state, you don't get the best out of people. So how is it that no matter what happens in your life, whether it's a GDC complaint, whether your receptionist is unhappy, whether something happens at home, in your marriage with the kids, how is it that you can change your state in just one moment? Some people let things drag on for months and years, but how is it that you can make sure that at any given point in time, you have total control over your emotional state? Let me give you a story, okay? So there was this boy sitting on the bench in a park, right? He was about 19 years old, but he was just very upset. So this man walked up to him, and this man's name was John. And John goes to him, look, what's wrong? You seem down, you seem upset, you seem a bit depressed, what's wrong? And the boy goes, look, you know what? I just feel a bit lost in life. I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't know where things are gonna go. And I'm just feeling upset. I'm waking up every morning not feeling happy. John goes, okay, do you know what? I can fix this for you. I can help you. And the boy goes, really? He goes, yeah. John goes, look, tomorrow morning, come and meet me at the forest at sunrise. And the boy goes, look, I don't know what you want from me, but I'm just sitting here. And the man goes, no, look, John goes, look, just come and meet me and I know I can help you. So the morning comes and the boy's there at sunrise. And John comes along. And you see, John's a lumberjack. So John brings an axe and he holds an axe and he gives another axe to the boy. And he goes, look, what we're going to do today is from sunrise to sunset, we're going to cut down trees. And the boy goes, look, yeah, I didn't come to help you with work. You said you could help me because I'm not feeling too good. John said, look, trust me. Let's cut down trees from sunrise to sunset, and whoever cuts the most amount of trees wins. And the boy goes, look, yeah, I'm younger than you, I'm stronger than you, I'm fitter than you, I'm more agile than you, so obviously I'm going to cut down more trees. And John goes, look, it's fine, let's just do this. And the boy goes, okay, look, fine, we will. So they start cutting down trees. And John's cutting down trees, the boy's cutting down trees, and the boy sees that, every hour, John's taking a 10-minute break. So the boy knew he'd won, right? He knew he'd won because he was stronger, younger, fitter. Sunset came, and they sat down and they counted their trees. And to his amazement, John had won, and the boy was angry. He was like, look, I'm younger than you, I'm fitter than you, I'm stronger than you. How is it that you cut down more trees, and even then you are taking a break every hour? And John sits down with the boy. He puts his arm around his neck like a father would to a son. And he goes, you know that break I was taking every hour? The 10-minute break, do you know what I was doing? I was sharpening my axe. And what does that mean for us? In life sometimes we do the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result. That maybe it's time that we sharpened our axe, that we skilled up, that if we want a better life, we need to do better things. If we want a great life, we got to do great things. So how is it that we can sharpen our axe when it comes to our emotions? What is it that we can do? So I'm going to show you two ways, the two main ways in which you can make sure that you can control your emotional state. So how you can sharpen your axe. The two key ways to control your emotional state is, number one, is through what you focus on. So in life, you've got the option of focusing on what's going right or what's going wrong, on what you have or what you don't have. If you focus in life on what you don't have and what you can't control, you're going to be unhappy, depressed, and anxious. So what about if instead in life you could control, or what if you could focus on what you can control and what you can change? Imagine the kind of life you'll have. You'll be able to change everything, right? Imagine you get a letter that you've got a GDC complaint. You can either focus on why and what did I do and why did it happen and it's not fair and it always happens to me and it's just my luck, or you can focus on what you can change. You can focus on what you can control. You can focus on actually picking up the phone and calling up the defense union. You can focus on what you can do. And where focus goes, energy flows. So where you're focused on, that's where your energy is going to go and that's what's going to happen. So most people focus on what they can't control and or what they don't have any control over. But what about if you focus on what you can control and actually what you have? So the first key to control your emotional state is just to change your focus. So no matter what's going on in your life now, just change your focus. Think of something else. Think of something you have and something you can control, and you'll be able to change your emotional state. Number two, the second way to control your state is your physiology, the way you actually move. So when you look at someone who's maybe upset, anxious or depressed, you'll see they're kind of like this. The neck's down, the shoulders are down, the face is down, right? But the moment you stand up and the moment you smile, the moment you get your chest out, you get messages sent to your brain that things are better. There were studies done in the US where they got depressed people, and all they did is they put them in a line and they just got them to smile, a massive fake smile. And guess what happened? That so much of the depression actually went away just when you were smiling. Why? Because you can't smile, you can't be happy and sad at the same time. You can't be grateful and sad at the same time. Those two emotions don't mix. So next time when things are going wrong, just change the way you're standing. Stand up straight. Just put a fake smile on. Jump up and down. Go for a run. Change your physiology. When you change your physiology, you will change everything which happens, because the way you move changes your emotion. So those two ways. Next time, whatever goes on in your life, whether it's at the practice, whether it's at home, whether it's with your kids, whether it's with friends, whatever, remember these two things. Change your focus and change your physiology, and you'll change the state you're in.